Icelanders waive Pierre Engvall in roster shock amid cap crunch. Stunning roster move. The New York Islanders surprised fans by placing Pierre Engvall, a key forward with 6 years remaining on his $18 million contract, on waivers. Engvall, who had a lackluster training camp, struggled to secure his spot in the top 6. Cap and roster challenges. This decision comes as the Icelanders grapple with salary cap constraints and the need to trim their roster to 22 players. By placing Engvall on waivers, they hope to create financial flexibility, though they can only bury $1.15 million of his $3 million salary if he clears waivers. Al-bound Engvall is likely headed to the Al's Bridgeport Islanders if unclaimed. His no-trade clause and significant term on his deal make it difficult for the Icelanders to find a suitable trade partner, despite interest from teams like the Ducks or Blue Jackets. Emerging competition. The emergence of Maxim Tsiplikov in camp, who earned a top 6 spot, combined with Engvall's inconsistent play, led to the decision to waive him. Islanders GM Lou Lamoriello emphasized that Engvall didn't do anything wrong but ultimately lost his place in the lineup. Pressure on Engvall. Engvall's inconsistent performance, both last season and in camp, was highlighted as a key reason for the move. He spent most of the previous season on the second line but failed to lock down a spot for the upcoming season. Other Islanders on waivers. Alongside Engvall, several other players were placed on waivers, including Hudson Fasching, Fredrik Karlstrom, and Liam Foudy. These moves reflect the Islanders' ongoing efforts to manage their roster under the salary cap. Trade hopes dwindle. The Islanders would prefer to trade Engvall, but his 16-team no-trade clause and remaining term make a deal complicated. Any trade partner may demand the Islanders include a draft pick to offload Engvall's contract. New faces on roster. The Islanders' final roster now includes players like Julien Gauthier, Oliver Wahlstrom, and Dennis Koloski, who were spared from the waiver wire. Lamoriello and coach Patrick Roy have made accountability a focus as they move forward with this revamped roster. Future uncertainty. Engvall's future with the team remains uncertain. While he might start the season in the AL, a strong showing could lead to a recall, but he faces stiff competition from younger players looking to make their mark. Impact on Islanders' cap strategy. Engvall's demotion could pave the way for additional roster moves or signings if the Islanders can shed more salary. His situation underscores the challenges of managing long-term contracts under the NHL's flat salary cap.